I would like to say good morning to you all. I'm very, very happy to be in your midst. But before I start talking, in Ghana, Kuapa Kokoo farmers, we have our form of greeting where we meet like this just to entertain ourselves. And the greetings goes like this, Kuapa, and we respond, Papa Pa. Yeah. The meaning is good farming. Then we respond, best of the best. So I'm going to say Kuapa, and you also respond, Papa Pa. Kuapa. Thank you very much. My name is Esther Ephraim. I come from Mansour Memphis in the western part of Ghana. I'm a cocoa farmer and also a recorder of Kuapa Kokoo at the Doom Society. I'm in charge of a family farm of about 38 acres of cocoa and harvest about 40 to 50 bags per year. I'm very, very happy to be in your midst this morning to share with you stories, my experience, and the important things, the benefits we have been getting from fair trade. To tell you a little bit about my life, by God's grace and with the help of fair trade, I've been able to complete a polytechnic. Then, and I'm now teaching as well. As you can see on the screen, the children over there are some of the children who are in my school. Then the group picture over there comprises my family, my father, my mother, my sister, and my senior father. My father is the one who is laughing gorgeously. He was very happy to hear that his child has been invited to come to Australia. So he was very, very happy, and they were laughing. I'm going to tell you about how we grow cocoa. We normally cultivate a piece of land, then wait for some time for the weeds to get dry. So when the weeds is dry, we set in fire and burn it to clear the land. And then go to the cocoa board and buy cocoa seedling and come and transplant it on our piece of land. Then keep weeding around it till it grows. So when it grows and gets ready to yield, that's the first picture over there. It looks like that. Then when it begins yielding or producing, it begins with small pores, as shown on the screen, and the color is green. But as time goes on, the color changes to yellowish when it gets matured. And the yellow color shows that the cocoa is ripe and ready to be harvested. So when we see that the cocoa, the color of the cocoa have changed from the green to yellow, then we go and then harvest it. As you can see me harvesting one of the cocoa. Then after we've harvested the cocoa, we clear one place and then put all the cocoa pods at one place, and then break the cocoa pods to remove the beans from it. I have actually gotten a very large farm. It contains 38 acres. So during that time, it calls for more hands. So I normally call my colleague farmers to come and assist me. So during that time, I call about 20 people to come and assist me, harvest the cocoa, break the pods. And when theirs is ready to, I go and then help them. So when we are breaking the pod, this is how it looks like this. The color of the seed looks very white, and it has a sweet taste. So during that time, we normally enjoy some. Then after breaking the pods and we've removed the seed, we ferment the cocoa by cutting some plantain leaves, spread it on the floor gently, and put all the seed on it and cover it for about 6 days. During that 6 days, we normally go and unveil the seed when it's 3 days and stir it so that all the seed can get fermented to get the chocolate flavor. So when we ferment the cocoa for about 6 days, we then go to the farm with our basket and convey all the seed and come to our various houses and spread it on a raffia mat and allow the sun to shine on it. And by doing that, we use our hand to stir the cocoa and remove all the placenta and the unwanted materials from the cocoa. So as you can see me on the screen, I was drying my cocoa, and because it was getting ready for money, I was very, very happy and I was laughing. Then I'm a recorder as well. A recorder in Kuapa Kokoo is a person who buys cocoa or receives cocoa from farmers. So what I do is when the farmers bring cocoa, I test the cocoa to see that the cocoa is well dry and it doesn't contain any unwanted material. So when I check and there is nothing wrong with the cocoa, I weigh the cocoa, then write the total kilograms the farmer gets, and then calculate the amount due for the farmer and pay. So as you can see me, a farmer brought cocoa, and I weighed the cocoa, I checked, weighed, and then I was calculating for him. And we are very fortunate to be trading with Fair Trade. So we have been getting premium, unlike other companies. And because of that, we get instant cash for our farmers. And other companies in Ghana, because they are not trading with Fair Trade, they don't get money. So when their farmers send their cocoa, farmers have to wait for so many weeks before getting money. But we are so fortunate to be trading with Fair Trade, so we get plenty money, so we pay them instantly. So because of that, farmers have been feeling happy when they come to our cocoa shell. So as you can see on the screen, I was paying a farmer and he was very, very happy, laughing. Then after I've received all the cocoa beans within a week, I bag the cocoa. I do that by spreading a large tapoli on the floor and then put all the cocoa beans on the floor and mix them so that we get one color. Because due to the weather at some places, the cocoa beans doesn't have different colors. So when they, at the end of the week, I bag the cocoa to get one color cocoa. Then after baking, we reweigh it because in Ghana, cocoa has its number of kilos per bag, and it has gotten 62.5 per bag. So after we've baked the cocoa, we pack them on the cocoa sack and reweigh it to get the accurate number of kilos for the bag. And after that, we see the cocoa with a thread and a needle. So as shown on the screen, we did one exercise, and after it, because our cocoa beans is very quality, my laborers, including me, they were saying "pa" means best of the best. And to tell you about the company, Kuapa Kokoo is a certified cocoa farmers organization in Ghana. Our aim is to assemble farmers who believe in the principle of fairness, democracy, transparency, and are ready to sell all their produce to the company. And our vision is to become a leading and recognized company in Ghana. The company has gotten a democratic principle of trading, where every farmer has rights in taking decisions concerning the ruling of the organization. We also vote to elect our leaders. The company has gotten its structures. We have the Executive Council, District Executive, we have Society Executive Council, District Executive Council, and the National Executive Council. So during election, we normally come together to elect our leader every 4 years. So as shown on the screen, because we are using democratic principle, we came to a meeting and everybody was allowed to ask question or answer question. So there was a question to be answered, and all the farmers, many of them were raising their hand to answer question. Then voting, as you can see on the screen, there was it was 4 years some time ago, and then we were doing election. Then women empowerment. This is actually some of the benefits we get from Fair Trade. It is doing a lot in our life. Because of fair trade, now women have been allowed in Ghana, especially in Kuapa Kokoo, to learn how to become a leader. And we are allowed to vote. They've given us a voice in the company and to aspire for any position in the company as well. They've used some of the premium money we get from fair trade to train us and how to prepare so many skills training, like how to prepare liquid soap, bathing soap, and batik clothing, like this one. And some are here too. So we have been doing that. It's for it's so many different colors and designs. This actually comes from the premium we get from fair trade. So as you can see me on the screen, we were called to come for training, and I was preparing liquid soap. And I was very, very busy and happy selling. And some of the premium we get we use some to buy a most important tool called cutlass or machetes. Actually, when the premium comes, the farmers come together to decide on what the money should be used for. So some farmers, because we have not, we don't have money, cutlass is a most important tool, but sometimes we don't get money to buy. So we decide that we should use some of the premium we get to buy cutlasses and share it for each farmer in the company, so that everybody can get that tool and work. So as shown on the screen, we came for a meeting and we were online, and the man was sharing the cataract for the farmers. We also use some of the money we get for cash bonus. This is actually the additional money we get apart from the government price. Government have a fixed price for cocoa, but because we are fortunate to trade with fair trade, we get additional money, and we use that as a bonus. And this is really helping us a lot. We have been able to expand our farm. Some are using this to cater for their awards in schools and so many places and skill trainings. And so this is actually helping us a lot. We also use some for water access. Most communities in Ghana, in the rural areas, we don't have potable drinking water. We have to drink from the rivers and streams and bathing at the same time. Me, for instance, I was facing that problem in my community. So because of that, we were facing waterborne diseases. So a premium came from fair trade, and then we went for a meeting, and they decided and considered what we are facing. And they came and provided a hand aqua, which actually helped us to get a potable drinking water. And because of that, we are no more facing the waterborne diseases. And all the people in the community, the children and the parents over there are very, very happy. And because of that, my society over there, many of them are now bringing their cocoa to me because of what Fair Trade have done for us. Then we use some of the money for mobile clinics. Because farmers are poor, the company decided to use some of the money to employ nurses and doctors to come around our villages and then check whether there are some infectious diseases we are facing. And when they see that maybe you are facing a particular disease, they help you cure it by giving you some drugs, or if so serious, they will direct you to a portable hospital. And even if you go and you can't pay your bills, they take all your bills and pay and help you cure yourself. Some of the money is also used for school materials, school building, teachers' bungalow, books, and uniforms for students. Because some parents don't have money to provide school materials for their children, we consider what is happening in our community, and then where they are facing that problem, they provide school materials for the children so that they can get school materials and learn better. Then in some communities too, the children have to walk on a long distance before going to school. And so because of that, some children get tired and not going to school at all. And so they decided that if that's the case, we should provide some school building in where they are facing that problem. So we use some of the premium we get from Fairtrade to build a school. And this school is actually where I have been teaching. They came to provide a school building over there. And it has been provided in so many communities in Ghana. Then we have teachers bungalow. Some teachers used to stay in different communities and work to another community to teach. And because, as I was saying, there are so many long distances and other things, so some teachers get tired and refusing to come to school. So when they see that they provide a teacher bungalow over there so that they can stay there and teach the children better. And it is really serving as a motivational tool. And now teachers are very, very happy to teach. Yeah, the future. This is a sample of a cocoa packed. So actually, when we finish processing cocoa, drying, bulking, and we send them to our district office, a long vehicle comes to pick the cocoa from our district office to the harbor. And when they send it to the harbor, this is how they pack the cocoa to be transported to either Australia, UK, or anywhere for the delicious chocolates. I'm very, very happy to be in your midst, and we are very, very pleased on what Fairtrade is doing for us. Fairtrade is making so many difference in our life. There are so many improvements in our life now. And because of what Fairtrade is doing for us, me, for instance, I wasn't a part of Fairtrade, or I wasn't part of Kuapa. But when I saw and then see and then hear of all that is happening, I quickly stopped with the company where I was selling my cocoa and joined Fairtrade. So now, because of all that is happening over the good things from Fairtrade, many farmers are trooping into the company to trade with you. And because of that, we need more help. So all that I would like to say is to plead on behalf of you to contribute to Fairtrade so that we shall get more premium to improve our life. Thank you.